Chapter 8, Guidelines for Healthy Relationships. A guidebook serves as a compass in the dynamic web of relationships, helping one navigate the difficult terrain of connections, expectations, and emotions. These pages contain the fundamental ideas that set the way for building strong, fulfilling relationships. Conversation space. Relationships flourish within an environment where open dialogue thrives. Creating an environment where discussions are encouraged without passing judgment is the cornerstone of connection. This fosters an environment of understanding by enabling partners to freely express their ideas, emotions, and worries. Self-reflection. Taking an introspective journey becomes essential to building strong bonds with others. Self-awareness is fostered by understanding oneself and recognizing one's own boundaries, desires, and triggers. This self-examination fosters relationship enrichment as well as personal development. Respect and acceptance. Relationships are built on a foundation of respect. Respect for one another is fostered by valuing differences, accepting each other unconditionally, and embracing one another's opinions. This acceptance goes beyond just agreeing, it shows up as a celebration of uniqueness in the partnership. Mutual responsibility. The essence of partnership lies in shared responsibility. The core of mutual responsibility is putting both partners' safety, growth, and well-being first. This includes offering emotional support, working through obstacles as a team, and being there for each other through good times and bad. Understanding over assumptions. The essence of partnership lies in shared responsibility. Rather than arising from clarity, assumptions often lead to misunderstandings. Fostering open and transparent communication promotes understanding. This idea encourages couples to ask questions instead of making assumptions, which helps to avoid needless arguments. Consent as culture. Consent is a continuous conversation rather than a one-time agreement. It becomes the norm to establish a culture in which consent is consistently sought, respected, and valued. It goes beyond physical intimacy to encompass communication preferences and emotional boundaries. Openness and honesty. The foundation of trust in relationships is transparency. Encouraging an atmosphere in which integrity thrives cultivates meaningful relationships. Vulnerability can flow through openness, allowing partners to express their deepest feelings without worrying about being judged. Continuous learning. Relationships are like a painting that is always changing. The relationship's dynamic and ever-evolving picture is painted by embracing this evolution, encouraging a mindset of constant learning, and critically analyzing interactions. Every principle is a thread that runs through the fabric of a healthy relationship, offering partners guidance as they navigate the complex terrain of relationships with awareness, compassion, and understanding. These guidelines provide a philosophy as well as a roadmap for relationships, encouraging development, comprehension, and sincere connection. Chapter 9, Balancing Personal and Professional Dynamics. The harmonious coexistence of interpersonal relationships and work-related responsibilities is still a desired balance in the complex fabric of life. This chapter contains a large collection of tactics, a detailed manual intended to assist people in balancing the complex tunes of both career success and personal fulfillment. Boundary setting. Constructing fortresses amidst obligations. It becomes essential to set strong boundaries between the work environment and private sanctuaries. These lines establish distinct divisions between work and personal obligations, delineating areas of impact. By building these barriers, we ensure that each domain has its own space and importance and prevent one from invading the other. Transition practices, the bridges between worlds. The art of transitioning serves as a crucial link between the various environments of the personal and professional domains. Rituals, like a quiet time for introspection, a quick stroll, or a special place to relax, become the threads that weave these worlds together. These behaviors act as subliminal indicators, indicating changes in roles and surroundings. Effective time management, the currency of balance. Time is a valuable resource that needs to be invested wisely. Time management techniques, such as setting priorities and planning activities, enable people to manage their many responsibilities without sacrificing one another. Effective time management demonstrates respect for one's personal and professional obligations. Communication and expectations, the nexus of understanding. An essential component of this search for balance is open and transparent communication. Mutual understanding is ensured by clearly communicating expectations, commitments, and availability to all parties involved. Because of this openness, partners, both personal and professional, are able to recognize and appreciate one another's obligations. Emotional regulation, mastery amidst turmoil. Feelings, the subliminal directors of our lives, need to be navigated through the ups and downs of everyday existence. Emotional control techniques, such as breathing exercises, introspective journaling, or mindfulness practices, are useful for handling the emotional roller coaster that arises from working in both the personal and professional domains. Prioritization and support, anchors amidst chaos. Identifying and prioritizing key elements in both domains, what truly matters, becomes the cornerstone of balance. Building a strong support system with coworkers, relatives, or friends serves as a steady anchor in tumultuous times, offering comfort and fortitude when required. Self-care, nurturing the essence. Maintaining one's physical and mental health goes beyond being a luxury, it becomes a cornerstone. Making time for self-care activities, such as physical activity, artistic endeavors, or quiet times of introspection, revitalizes the spirit and strengthens fortitude and resilience. Continuous reflection, the compass of adaptation. It becomes imperative to regularly reflect on and evaluate how well personal and professional lives are balancing. Sustaining balance can be accomplished by monitoring the efficiency of techniques that have been put into practice and making the necessary adjustments. Professional support, the beacon in turbulent seas. Seeking expert advice or mentorship at difficult times is a sign of a highly developed sense of self-awareness. External assistance, such as consulting with mentors, coaches, or counselors, enhances the process of achieving balance. All of the carefully thought out and integrated strategies act as a compass, pointing people in the direction of a harmonious coexistence between career success and personal fulfillment. Adopting these techniques, which are entwined into the fabric of life, enables people to navigate the paradoxical demands of life and creates an environment in which work and relationships coexist peacefully. Conclusion: embracing balance, cultivating connections. The pursuit of harmonious relationships and striking a balance between personal fulfillment and professional aspirations emerge as the twin pillars of a fulfilling existence in the symphony of life's complexities. Every chapter in this book of wisdom is a testimonial, a lighthouse pointing the way toward developing meaningful relationships and balancing the personal and professional domains with grace. This book reveals a wealth of insights, a storehouse of practical advice, and an exhibition of thought-provoking exercises that will take you from the lowest point of self-discovery to the highest point of interpersonal understanding. It offers a tapestry of wisdom woven intricately into the fabric of human connections, serving as a confidant, guide, and companion. Through the chapter's profound insights, people go on a transformative odyssey, a journey that calls them to negotiate emotional terrain, establish boundaries, cultivate empathy, and create authentic connections. It offers a carefully thought-out roadmap filled with techniques for harmony, dialogue, and self-reflection, enabling readers to gracefully and tenaciously balance their personal and professional lives. This book is more than just a collection of tips, it's a force multiplier that encourages people to embrace their true selves, build relationships based on compassion and understanding, and create a harmonious balance between their personal and professional lives. As these last words fade into these pages, keep in mind that finding happy relationships and leading a balanced life is a lifelong journey defined by development, adaptation, and the quest for knowledge. May these observations serve as a beacon of hope, an enduring ally, for individuals navigating the complex web of interpersonal relationships in the complex and dynamic world we live in today. Accept these realizations, foster relationships, and may this book serve as a constant resource for anyone looking to make meaningful connections in the midst of the complexity of contemporary life.